Hello, beautiful, wonderful people. My name is Bonnie Northgraves, and today I am going to be talking to you about a tune called After You've Gone. So I'm going to play the tune for you, and I will talk to you a bit about it and read a little bit from this book, Tunes of the Twenties and all that jazz. I was really lovely gifted this book at Christmas time. It was sent to me in the mail by the beautiful folks at the Bellingham Traditional Jazz Society. I don't know if they want to be named, so I'm not going to name them. If you want to know who they are and they want to be named, I'll tell you who gave me this book later. This has been put together by Robert Rawlings, and the foreword is by Vince Giordano. So you know it's good stuff. All right, I'm going to take you down a piano level. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Okay. This is a bit of an experiment, so hopefully this doesn't fall over. Okay, After You've Gone. Oh yeah, I'm going to play the verse. Not many people play the verse. Okay, let's bring it back up. Catastrophe. Okay. Catastrophe. Let's talk about this book a bit. So, this tune was written in 1917 by Turner Layton, and the lyrics were by Henry Creamer. So in the book, they're starting off with this really lovely illustration. And I don't think it mentions it here anywhere, but this is actually the cover for the sheet music. So they've got a nice, they've got a nice image of that. Although somebody, I don't know if you can see, let's get a little bit closer. Somebody has signed this sheet music like right on her face. In 1938. Sam in Santa Fe from 1938. That was not very nice. They could have, just look at all the room. There's so much room. You could have signed it somewhere else. Anyways, moving on. So this was written in 1917. It was published in 1918 and originally recorded by Marion Harris on July 22nd. Who is Marion Harris? Who knows? Nobody knows. I'm sure somebody knows. I don't know. All right, cool. So this book is telling us that this was recorded or written in 1917 by the African-American songwriting team of Turner Layton and Henry Creamer, so music and lyricist. This writing team was together for about 6 years. They wrote a bunch of tunes. Some notable ones, and that I actually play After You've Gone, obviously from 1917, Dear Old Southland in 1921, and Way Down Yonder in New Orleans. Fun fact about that tune, Way Down Yonder in New Orleans. I actually first played that song with my friend Arntzen, who is a West Coast banjo player, now residing in New York. So if you are in New York, you live in New York, you're going to go out and see some live music, go see Arnt. He's a great musician, very entertaining. Have your foot stomping. So they're saying here, After You've Gone is characterized by a broad sweeping but repetitive melody and a unique set of chord changes that have made it a favorite jam tune and has earned a permanent place in the Dixieland repertoire. Okay, so First of all, I prefer to call it hot jazz or traditional jazz. I think the term Dixieland is a little bit out of date, so I don't use that in my day-to-day music speak. What do they mean by a favorite jam tune? Well, they mean that this tune, if you play hot jazz or you listen to hot jazz, is a song that you've absolutely heard before. If you come to my gigs, I know this tune. If you go to a bunch of other people's gigs, they know this tune, and you'll be able to play it if they welcome you up to the stage to sit in, or at a jam tune, right? Okay, so this song didn't have immediate success. 1927, guess who gets a hold of it? Two killer ladies, Bessie Smith and Sophie Tucker. So both of these ladies recorded this tune in 1927. There's also a recording of Jimmy Dorsey playing with the Charleston Chasers in 1927, where there's a killing saxophone solo. And then last but not least, definitely not last or least, 1932, Louis Armstrong records this tune. Yeah. It's had some, and since then, like, tons and tons of people have recorded this tune and had great success with it. I recorded this tune, I believe, with the Jen Hodge All-Stars, I think. Maybe. I have to look. We played that tune anyway, so if you saw vintage Jen Hodge All-Stars, like from 6 years ago, play that tune. All right, so I play this in the key of B-flat, as I think most people do. Although, in the key of B-flat, the melody goes down to a D. It's a little bit low for my range, so I'm going to bump it up to the key of C. People's key. What's cool about this tune is that it doesn't follow a very standard jazz formula, so this is actually ABAC, and it's 20 bars long, so your standard jazz formula would be A, B, A, and be 32 bars long. So that's kind of cool, I think. All right, key of C. After you've gone and left me crying, after you've gone, there's no denying that you'll feel blue, you'll feel sad, you'll miss the dearest pal that you've ever had. Well, there'll come a time when you'll regret it. There'll come a time, now don't you forget it. Someday when you are lonely, your heart'll break like mine, and you'll want me only after you've gone, after you've gone away. Okay, so that's my little chat about After You've Gone. If you've enjoyed that, come back tomorrow and I'll be talking about another tune. Okay, bye!